Okay, so I'm going to try another voice attempt. This time I'm going to, it doesn't make sense to do a voiceover attempt with videos unless you wanted to add something later. But with this, I figure, hey, these are pictures. I grabbed this off of archive.org. It's the 1987, it's a Toys R Us, December 1987. Somebody wrote in the corner. And I figure, hey, I'll go at my own pace. And I don't know how to time it exactly. Like right now I'm at 28 seconds, but do I say, I don't know how to make it go from one page to the other in the amount of time I'm using unless I go beep afterwards. It's like one of those old books. Like when I was a kid, we had these records and you read a book with it and it would beep to go to the next page or something like that. I remember something about that with audio cassettes or something that would give you an indication to go to the next page. So I don't know how else I'm going to do this. I'll have to figure this out as I go. And I don't even know if I can play the audio, and I don't know how this is going to work. So I'm already rambling for a minute. Let's look at this first page. On this first page, we got that little robot that my best friend Sputnik had. That robot. It was cool at the beginning, and then it was just something he put on the shelf and never played with again. I remember we played that stupid game Gyromite or whatever. We had to walk around and the robot would do spinny disc thing. It was stupid. Trust me, it was not worth the money. It was a gimmick, and that's what I feel like Nintendo's always been. It's been a gimmick company that kind of sells to mostly kids. I mean, it seems like mostly kids buy it. I'm not saying if you're a Nintendo fan, you're a kid. I'm just saying you've had it since you were a kid. I was getting toward the end of the phase whenever Nintendo came out, so I was big on ColecoVision and Atari 5200. Now the Sega Master System, that's interesting. I never even saw one of those. None of my friends had one of those. The first time I ever saw a Sega, it was a Genesis, and I fell in love with the Genesis. Funtime Barbie doll. I've never had this one. I have no desire to have this one, to be honest with you. I mean, it looks kind of okay. There's nothing else on this page except for, of course, right there. Oh my gosh, I would love to have the Transformers Technobot. Is that what he was called? Because I remember, oh, it was just, it wasn't the, anyway, it was the Technobots. Yeah, I guess that's what it means. I'm now having a brain fart trying to remember what his name was, but I remember, now I can't, is it Strider? Strata was my favorite of all of them. I think is his name. Man, it's been a while, but I love this set. I had it, and unfortunately I sold it to somebody when I was just trying to clear out more stuff. I wish I still had it. It was a really, it spoke to me. Computron, that's his name. Computron really spoke to me because I was also a nerd. And man, if I could find it for $27.99 like that, I would buy it right now. That'd be so cool. So I'm going to go to the next page. So, well, I mean, there's little animals down there. I don't like that kind of stuff. If they were little plastic figures, maybe. Beep. Nothing on this page is interesting to me. Have fun looking at. Oh wait. Oh no, it's an Action Max. I wish I can actually see. I wonder if I can actually do some kind of like. There's got to be a way. Somebody tell me if there's a way for me to record my voice and work with the video at the same time. 'Cause I don't know. I'm still learning all this stuff. I just started a few months ago. Like I would like to have my cursor over it and show you, hey, I'm looking at this particular little tiny picture. So on your screen, if you're on the far right, you go 1, 2, 3 down. There's something with a little gun, and it's called Action Max. I thought at first it was the Atari XE, which I've always wanted. Digging else on this page though, cassette players. There's that Fisher Price cassette player that I never had, but my little brother had it. He used to go around drive me crazy with the. I gave him a cassette because I was like trying out Christian rap music because I didn't really like rap music that much, and I mean I liked rap music when I was a kid, like his age. So this was much later on. And he drove me crazy playing that all the time. Rapping for Jesus to the beat, to the beat. I'm like, oh my gosh, Daniel, this is. He's like, but you gave it to me, and it's talking about Jesus, and I'm like, I need to bite my lip because yes, at least he's not listening to some dirty songs. All right, so let's go to the next page. Beep. All right, again, I don't see much on this page. There's a little fake computer. Oh, the Atari 2600 video game. They still had that then? That's crazy. And look, the Intellivision System 3. Wow. Talking about stuff that I didn't think still existed. Well, it says Intavi. I did have some kind of flyer I got from my friend Chris. What was Chris's last name? It wasn't Chris Davis. It was Chris over in Winston-Salem. He used to go to my church. Like he would come with his aunt and uncle. He gave me a flyer because he was also into video games, and it was like it sold the NTV. I was like, man, they're still making it television systems. It was about this time. All right, let's go to the next screen and beep. All right, nothing on this page really. I mean, there's board games and stuff. Beep. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Alf. I did not have the storytelling Alf. I had just the Alf. It was just a plush toy, and I hate plush toys, so it just sat there until I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Because if I put it in the washing machine, I'm sure all that fur will come out. But there's a storytelling Alf. See, I always wish they would have made a what is it called, a Furby of Salem. They missed an opportunity there. I hate plush, so there's not much on this page. I do have some plush because how else am I going to have it? I mean, there's certain creatures like, I don't know. I'd much rather have like little figurines of them that are much smaller and take up less space. Like if I could shrink my Alf down. Nah, anyway, I like Alf a lot. I want an Alf to sit right here in front of my little TV so I can just go, oh yeah, I can watch Alf right now on Tubi TV. I just love Alf. All right, beep. Okay, on this family, we have the Hart family. Was that like, okay, so that was before they made Midge and Alan get married. I say get saved. That'd be interesting. And then later on have babies, which everybody freaked out. I was like, Barbie's got a baby. She's not married. It wasn't Barbie, you idiots. It was Midge. Midge got married in 1990, so this was before 1990. So I guess the Hart family is kind of like a preview to it. I don't know. I was not into Barbie during the 80s. I was into it when I was a kid. And then everything started getting pink, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm a dude. I hate all this pink. I mean, some pink is fine, but oh my gosh, a pink car, a pink house, a pink bathtub, pink. It's ridiculous. I think even if it went all yellow, I'd be like, really? Let's have some variety here. Whatever I had, I had the furniture, but I really wanted the house, and I couldn't get it. It was a yellow house, that big old A-frame house that I now have, thankfully. But the furniture there was a lot of pink in it, but the dining room set, blue. The living room set, it was a dark pink with green stripes on the green base furniture. The bedroom set was pink. The bathroom was pink. There was something yellow. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, it's all out in storage right now because I ain't got room for it. I got 1/3 of it sitting in my room because otherwise I'd forget I have it, really, seriously. But hey, let's look at these other. I don't have that townhouse, the Glamour house. It looks cool other than the fact it's pink. But hey, that grill, you can't barely see it. That grill, I wanted it so bad as a kid. It just looks cool. It looks like some kind of space alien grill. That Barbie townhouse, that particular one, hate it. I saw it at a yard sale for $5 at pass. But I do like the townhouse that was yellow elevator and the backgrounds weren't like photo looking. This looks too photo looking. I'm talking about the bottom half of the screen. No, I mean, I like the one that my neighbor had when I was a kid. When I was a kid, my neighbor Crystal, she had the original one of this, I guess, as far as back I can remember, in the 70s, and it was much more autumn colors. Oh my gosh, I'm going on 8 minutes. Wow. Pink car, pass. That tiny little swimming pool, that's a jacuzzi. That ain't a pool. Yeah, that thing at the very top, the Barbie house party. It's interesting, but man, it's like pink. Guys, there's more colors in the spectrum here. All right, let's ready to go to the next one. Beep. And we got My Little Ponies. Hate them. Oh, they got Spectra, though. I almost passed this up. Spectra, love it. And those were so, look at how expensive they were even back then. You had Spectra or Friends. They're normally $13.99. Final cost after $2. $13.99 may not sound like much now, but we're talking about 1980s money. Whew, that was like buying right now. Like when I see these $50 dolls, I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'm like, that's how I felt about Spectra now, or then. Beep. All right, bicycles. Pass. Beep. More stuff that you ride on. Beep. I see Legos at the bottom. Beep. Arts and crafts and stuff that I never liked. I liked arts and crafts, of course. Actually, I had, oh my gosh. I had that thing that's a square thing at the top, and I actually had the round thing that was yellow, though. I didn't have the little glassy looking thing at the very top left-hand side. I had that square thing, and once the paint's gone, what's the point of having it, really? So I don't know what happened to it. I mean, I probably end up making it into like a Star Wars base or something. I do like art. I like drawing. At least when I was a kid, I used to do that. And there's Tyco blocks on there, too. But craftsy stuff, Beep. All right. We're now on the page that says shop late. All right. At the top, Bionic 6. Oh, if I can make this come... If I could hit a 3D printer, I'd plug it up to my computer right now and print me out some of this stuff right here. This is the good stuff right here. And not that the other stuff wasn't good that I like, but I'm saying, oh, I love Bionic 6. This is really... There's only one good... Nope, there's the dad at the bottom right. They were only $3.99 and they're made out of mostly metal. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have bought all of them new. All right, so they got the dad and the baseball boy, whatever his name is. I can't think off the top of my head. He had a motorcycle. I've never seen the vehicles. I've seen them in pictures, but that's it. Then we have Masters Universe, like the very last things, which there's Burger King. I mean, nobody bought any of these. I didn't know anything about them. I was kind of aged out of that at that point. I did love the Bionic 6 cartoon, though. What is that big, huge dragon right there with the ThunderCats? I thought ThunderCats was a pretty good cartoon, but the toys, I didn't like them. I really didn't. My gosh, look at those wrestling guys. Oh, they're stretch rows. Like, why do they look so gumpy looking? Like, yeah, I wish I can point with my pointer and let you see what I'm talking about. And then their heads look oversized. The Karate Kid cannery set. Yeah, I would have wanted that. My voice is going out. I'm not used to talking 11 minutes. All right, so Supernatural's Ghostlings. Heck yeah, especially that snake-looking one that's Egyptian. Not so much the Cherokee-looking, or Native American. Sorry, I'm Cherokee, so I keep saying Cherokee. You can tell by my last name I'm Cherokee. All right, so that snake-looking one, that's cool. I'd want that one. And then out at the bottom, turning at the left, because I kind of sneak through things. The Ghostbusters set. I love the cartoon. I mean, I had some of the Ghostbuster toys when I was a kid, but not many. The toys are kind of bland to me. I'm like, okay, they're humans. I don't care about humans that much unless they're humans with superpowers or something. And they're wearing maintenance outfits. It's like, oh, good, they're cleaning the closets and stuff. I'm like, really? Silverhawks, I still have some of my Silverhawks. I love Silverhawks. And a lot of people say they have been flaking, like the chrome's flaking off theirs. Last time I checked, mine were fine. I don't know what they're having issues with. And then Air Raiders. I had an Air Raider look. It looks like a bat wing. My brother and I used to, Daniel and I used to run around shooting each other with them. Sorry, I just remembered I would he'd be like half asleep. And I'd pow, knock him in the face with one. It didn't hurt. It's like a Nerf dart, really. It's just air powered. All right, let's go. I love this page. Pretty much everything on this page, I would, except for the weird, stretchy wrestler guys. And anyway, so, yeah, this is a great page. Next, beep. I think the Barago collector cars. That's the 3 down and 3 to the right. That's what caught my eye first. The other stuff, man, not really. So, all the red cars, it probably is the red that caught my eyes, even though there's other things that are red, like the fire truck. I just realized I shouldn't have had cheese this morning. All right, beep. Next. Ugh, I hate slot cars. I had slot cars as a kid, and I didn't find them fun. I just didn't. My dad bought me some, and I was just playing with them. I was like, this is boring. I can't really. I'm not doing anything. I'm squeezing something, and of course, you're not supposed to let it wreck going off the track. If you go around a curve really fast, it'll fly off the track. That was the funnest thing about it, was making it wreck off the track. Anyway. Beep. Next page, trains. I'm not... Okay. I am old now, but when I was a kid, it was like, trains are for old people. I remember, like I said, my friend, Zach and Philip, their dad had a huge track. It was kind of cool, but at the same time, it was like, yeah, I'm number one. We don't have room for this in my house. And number two, I can think of better things. I thought after I saw his, like, well, what if I made a Star Trek spaceship that I can, crawl under and crawl up into, and I can play all around, like, surround me. So I think it inspired me to think that would be that cool. But anyway, beep. Remote control cars. My little brother loved them. I hated them. I think I hated them because my very first one was a Porsche, which is a cool car. But it didn't have, like, it had the most annoying feature. Like, you had to back up to get it to turn. I'm like, who's the moron that made this? Why don't you just have a steering wheel that goes left and right? So it goes forward, and then to turn, you had to back up, and it would back up to the right. And you like do left turns. It was so stupid. Beep. Oh, that's the end. Okay, so it's 16A on here. So I'll see if this works. Man, this is going to take a lot of time to process. Oh boy. I better go do something else before I get bored. Have a great day. Thanks for, if you stuck to this for all 15 minutes, thank you so much. And please tell me if there's an easier way to do this, because I'm not looking forward to synchronizing my voice with the pages, although it seems like it's about a minute each page, according to 15 minutes, 16 pages. Well, it says 16A. I don't know if that means 16A, 16B. It could be. I'm babbling. Have a great day.